Welcome to Let's Take a Walk, brought to you by the Feld Group Institute. I'm Brittany Butcher, and today we're going back to school with Kenny Feld and the technology model. We're diving into the importance of layered architecture, an important idea for every business leader, not just folks in IT. We're going to talk about what it means to be change ready. This is one of the most practical things leaders can embrace in today's fast-moving world. We'll be going through a short clip from our Masterclass video series, Demystifying Digital Transformation, that breaks down the architectural foundations of being ready for change. As we go, we'll pause and expand on how this applies in real life. By the end, you'll see why architecture isn't just an IT conversation, it's a leadership conversation.
It's important for all leaders to embrace and understand what it takes to achieve the architectural goal of being change ready. And if you take all the technical jargon out of the conversation, it's fairly rational and fairly easy to understand.
I love that first line. It's important for all leaders, not just CIOs, not just engineers, every single leader. So what does change ready really mean? Let's think about your organization like a house. If the foundation is strong and the walls are flexible, you can remodel, paint, or even add a new room without tearing the whole thing down. That's change readiness. It's about designing your systems and your business in a way that lets you adapt without all of the chaos.
The goal is a loosely coupled design, highlighting the separation between the devices that customers and employees and partners interact with from the data required, and then again from the operational systems that are used to run the business. In this business-facing view of technology architecture, each layer has an associated speed of change. At the flexible edge, where people interact with technology, you should be able to flex, change, and quickly deliver new capabilities at the speed of business innovation.
Now here, Kenny uses the phrase loosely coupled. It sounds technical, but here's an easy way to picture it. Lego bricks versus glued together blocks. With Lego, you can swap one piece out or redesign part of the structure and then keep moving. With glued blocks, one change and the whole thing shatters. That's what loosely coupled systems give you, speed. If we think back to 2020, when businesses had to roll out curbside pickup, new payment systems, or the remote collaboration tools we all used almost overnight, the companies with Lego-like systems pivoted fast. The ones with glued together systems, they struggled.
Your functional systems should be well defined. They should do nothing more and nothing less than what they were meant to do, and they're semi-durable. The core of this architecture is the data and the services. This is where you get your durable digital brain that allows your edge systems and your functional systems to both feed into as well as consume from this core in a way that gives you speed and leverage.
Here we get to the durable digital brain. That's the part of your organization that holds your memory, your history, your intelligence. In other words, your data. If your data is fragmented, sitting in silos across departments, then your brain is foggy. But if your data is unified and accessible, you've got a sharp, durable brain that powers everything else. Think about how Amazon recommends products, or how Netflix seems to know what you want to watch next. That's the durable digital brain in action, turning that raw data into smart decisions.
At the core of this modernization is data. Over time, data got built redundantly in systems for this project, at that time, for this purpose. If you needed to do anything with this data, complex webs of translations and hot wiring had to be created. If you needed to analyze anything, complex data extractions had to be created every time. This became very expensive, fragile to change, and slow to deliver. Instead, for those domains of information that are common to most or all systems, like customer or product or location identifiers, if you can create one version of the truth in the central core, then your whole technology estate becomes infinitely more flexible and scalable and integrated.
So this part is a reminder of what not to do. For years, companies built their systems in silos. Marketing would have one set of data, finance had another, and then operations had even another. Each system was like its own little island. But the problem was when every department had its own truth, then nobody can move quickly. Leaders today are focusing on common data domains, things like customer, product, location, shared and standardized definitions that everyone uses. It is not just an IT fix, it's an organizational shift. When everyone speaks the same data language, change is now possible.
Surrounding this data, technically agile companies create standard connectors, application program interfaces, otherwise known as APIs, as on-ramps and off-ramps that both edge systems and functional systems can both feed into and consume data from the central hub. Add to that flexible rules engines, orchestration tools, and the rich messaging pipes that today's market offers, and you have a powerful heart of your technology engine. And this core offers the same data, whether a system is performing a function or analyzing data. And if it is the same data platform, then you're in position to have the real-time analytics automatically feed new rules to any interface or any functional system. This is the real promise of machine learning and artificial intelligence.
Let's break down this last part. APIs aren't just technical jargon. Think of them as connectors or on-ramps that let different systems plug into each other and actually work together. When data can move freely throughout those connections, that's when the real value of AI shows up. Because AI isn't magic you sprinkle on top of your business. Without clean, connected data, it's just noise. But when you've got a solid digital brain, when your systems are flexible and your APIs can flow, that's when AI can do what it's meant to do. Observe, orient, decide, and act. That's the sense and respond loop. And that's when your technology finally starts moving at the speed your business needs. Okay, so 3 big takeaways from this Kenny Feld clip. 1, leaders, not just technology team members, need to own the goal of being change ready. 2, loosely coupled, data-driven systems are the foundation of speed and agility. And 3, the real promise of AI only is possible when your architecture is designed right. So the challenge is, start asking your teams, are we change ready? Do we have that durable digital brain? Are we building with Lego bricks, or is everything glued together? If you found this episode valuable, share it with a colleague, and don't forget to subscribe for more conversations like this, and be sure to reach out if you don't already have access to our Masterclass video series, Demystifying Digital Transformation.